The idea of interlinking India's rivers is not new. It dates back to the 19th century during the British colonial era. Arthur Cotton, a British engineer, proposed linking major rivers in India to address water scarcity and improve navigation. However, Cotton's ideas were met with limited success due to technological limitations and financial constraints. The concept resurfaced in the 1970s and gained political momentum in the 2000s. Proponents argued that river interlinking would address India's growing water needs for agriculture, industry and domestic use. The idea found favor with policymakers seeking to enhance water security and boost economic growth. However, the proposal continued to face opposition from environmentalists and social activists who raised concerns about its potential ecological and social consequences. Section 5: Costs and Benefits, a balancing act. The NRLP is a massive undertaking with a projected cost exceeding $168 billion. The project's proponents highlight its potential benefits, including increased agricultural production, enhanced water availability for domestic and industrial use, and the generation of hydropower. They argue that the project will boost economic growth, particularly in underdeveloped regions. The NRLP aims to transfer approximately 200 billion cubic meters of water annually from water surplus to water-deficient regions. This transfer, proponents believe, will alleviate water scarcity and improve agricultural productivity. However, the project's economic viability has been questioned. Critics argue that the massive costs involved may outweigh the potential benefits. They point to the long gestation period of such large-scale infrastructure projects and the risks associated with cost overruns. The lack of comprehensive economic impact assessments further fuels skepticism about the project's financial viability. Section 6. Environmental impacts, a cause for concern. The NRLP has raised significant environmental concerns. Critics argue that the project will have a devastating impact on river ecosystems, forests, and biodiversity. The construction of dams and canals will inundate vast tracts of land, displacing communities and wildlife. The project threatens to submerge forests, fragment habitats, and disrupt the natural flow of rivers. Environmentalists warn that the NRLP could lead to the extinction of endangered species and the loss of valuable ecosystems. The project's impact on the monsoon cycle is another major concern. Altering the natural flow of rivers could disrupt rainfall patterns, potentially leading to droughts in some areas and floods in others. The introduction of invasive species through canals is another risk, potentially harming native aquatic life. The cumulative